I almost forgot I switched mics. Give me a minute, I'm punching on a candy cane. Anyways, hello everyone, my name is the Lego Kid 2003. Today we're playing Genshin Impact. Um, Initially, I was planning on doing some stuff on the Blazing SMP, but, um, Rose and Aiden haven't really, told me that we're still doing the collab, so I guess we're doing it tomorrow. Also, not to mention, Aiden's been kind of having a wee bit of a rough time lately, so we're just gonna give him some rest, and we'll probably do it tomorrow. Anyways, yeah, we're doing Genshin Impact. Last time we played Genshin Impact, we worked on raising Nicole. I'm proud to say I did just a little bit of off-camera farming, and she is now level 80. So yay! And let's hope we get a little further on the Archon quest. Yeah. For those who are probably wondering, Lego, where the Hawkeye Star Rail streams, we got an update already. It's been about a week or so since the update began, blah blah blah. I'm kind of stepping back from Star Rail for a little bit because it's just not pulling me in as much as it used to. Like, of course, I will still continue to play the game because I love the game, but it's just I just wanted to give it a bit of a rest, which is likely going to result in me being massively behind again. But it's fine. Ow. It's completely fine. I'm not as behind as I was when I first started, where I literally had to speed run. Like, I had to go through the game as fast as I possibly could. But yeah, I'm just stepping back from Starl for a little bit and mainly focusing on the Genshin Impact. I will say that once Finan is on banner, we are wishing for him. We we are wishing for him. That is for sure. Anyways, I'ma stop yapping because I need to start gaming. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I need to update this. Play Persona 5R. Calling out this. Starting amount this. And after this date. Blap. There we go. So, yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's having a lovely, lovely time. I don't know why I said it like that. Yeah, I'm weird, it's fine. I am what some might call a crazy weirdo. And it is perfectly fine. But, yeah, Nicole's level 80. Her talents are, I think, 566. So she's, like, almost maxed out for... Yeah. But what was I saying? I was yapping about something. Oh yeah, right. I was yapping about me being weird. That's right. That's right. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about me being a weirdo because that's what I am. A crazy weirdo with a crazy amazing boyfriend. Anyways, yeah. I will say I'm very like back to the Blazing SMP thing. I am extremely excited for season two. Granted, hello, gay boy. Hello, Chris. Hello, hello. Um, yeah, Season one isn't even halfway over, so I don't even know I'm talking about season two. But if everything goes to plan, once season two, what happens to the SMP? The SMP is still going. We're still in season one. But once season two hits, hopefully we'll get some new faces. But yeah, to pretty much bring up to speed, Chris, I was initially planning on streaming on the SMP today, but Rose has not messaged me, and Aiden, well, neither has Aiden, but Aiden has been kind of really tired because this week's kind of been of a rough one. So we're playing Genshin instead. But yeah, each of us kind of has like a couple of friends we wanted to bring into the SMP. So well, say for me, just about everyone has already asked their friends, and we've gotten a lot of maybes. A lot of maybes. Pretty much nothing but maybes. Uh, what a lot of them said is that there's a good chance they'll join in either season two or season three. So we're just playing it by ear and seeing what happens. How does one rekindle the flame of rebellion? In other words, why was there no stream earlier? I had an interview. I had an interview that I needed to take care of, and it kind of ran right in my normal streaming time, so I was sadly in a position where I couldn't stream. So, yeah, good. Getting job is good. Yep. Oh, before we start on the Archon quest thing, there is one little secret that I kind of wanted to show you guys because it's really, really cool, and it's in the Favonius Keep. So, if you guys are familiar, Mondstadt has a very specific theme that plays, I think, at night. And if you go to Favonius Keep at night, watch this. Let's hope I got the first of all, I have to make sure that desktop audio is on. There we go. there's a specific spot. I just need to find it. If I go to a very certain area within the keep, and it specifically needs to be at night that this will happen. I can hear my cat has zoomies. Nice. Cats do tend to get the zoomies, yeah. It is also very much possible I could have turned the clock too far forward. Oh, hey, Nicole. Okay, it's possible that I turned the clock too far forward. What's with the suspended island? I don't know. I honestly could not tell you. But yeah, before we start the Archon quest, there's like one secret I have to show you guys because it's really, really cool. If I can get it to happen. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up how exactly to do it. Knights of... Oh, yes. Stinging, not cry. Large bonfire. Okay, where exactly is that? Okay. See, that's gonna be like kind of around here-ish, I think. It's only at night that this happens. So I just need to catch them at a good time. So that's in Favonius Keep. It's normally like right here. How does one get the robot cat thing again? I got it a while ago and don't remember how. It's from the, I think it was a, ugh, my mind's blanking. Shoot. I think it was a male thing. Yeah, it just says nice. It doesn't say when's, like, at what point. Like, at what point in the night that they do this. I'm just gonna kind of keep teleporting until we actually do it. Yes, we're you're into me. I'm intentionally misinterpreting your words. Well, that's mean. I mean, that's true, but that's how dare. Okay, yeah, the campfire's not showing up. Favonius, keep bonfire. At what time do they set up the, um, can I be a head moderator on a hammer instead of a sword? I didn't even know that was a thing. So yeah, it's at night. Oh, it triggers completely at random. Okay, so it's not like at a dedicated time, it's just, it'll sometimes happen. Alright, let's teleport over and over until, darn, yeah. Alright, so let's just keep trying until we get it. No, nope, for this time. I kind of hate that it happens at complete random and there's not like a dedicated time it happens. So legal. I'm starting a stopwatch. Oh lord. Why is it not showing up? Okay. So I think I found a YouTube short that shows me how to do it. Like how to get it to show up. Or is this just okay? This is. Yeah. Teleport to Marty's Cave. Okay. Alright, so it says teleport directly to Favonius Keep instead of. Yeah, because it's night, so. Just to be speaking, I should be doing it. Bleh. Well, this is slightly different. Okay, development. We're getting different stuff. Instead of just people wandering. Alright, now it's okay. Alright, now it's Varka addressing his soldiers. Addressing the knights. Alright, now Morga and the knights are gone. Okay. Okay. Like, it's really annoying because, like, when I'm not intending for it to happen, it happens, but when I actually want it to happen, it's just refusing, which is actually insane. Let's exit the key. Can you guess whose head I badly took a photo of and DM'd you of? Boy. Alright. Uh, well, while this loads, I'll check. I probably won't be able to guess. Wait! It happened!
Morgen ruft das Schwert mich fort, morgen braucht's Mut, doch ist Freiheit ein heiliges Gut. Liebling, komm und tanz mit mir unter dem Mond, Nord und Süd für Löwenzahn unser Kampf lohnt. Gegen Tyrannei und Macht lass Frieden wehen, unser Blut neu Frieden wir sehen. Als die Kinder des Windes wurd frei geboren, keinem Herrn sind zu Dienst wiedertorn. Wenn tyrannische Fässer
When I saw this before, I didn't know this was a random thing.
für die
Yeah, it's a
Freiheit
completely...
kämpfen
I'm dying.
will.
It is a completely random thing that'll sometimes happen in Favonius Keep. They'll just bring up a bonfire and just start singing. They'll just start singing
Paimon
because
coming
they
in!
felt like it.
Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
And what they're singing is... It happened the first time I went there, so I didn't know it was special. Now you know. Now you know that it is the special thing. And there's actually, like, people have put up videos with actual lyrics. Like, what they're singing is actual... They're actually singing in German. You haven't guessed the character yet. It's Yao Xiao. It's my Miliastra character. But yeah, I distracted myself long enough. Our conquest. It is the Yao Xiao. I was hoping I could trick you. Nah. It is very difficult to trick me. Go back inside the mausoleum. Oh, I can't sprint. I can't jump, I can't sprint, I can't do much of anything. Except just walk. Wow, big dendro dragon throws across the sky, so scary, and so many Nara here. Cheer up, they're all looking at us. Wait, they're all looking at us? Surely all those Nara can't see us. Nara are always so busy walking here and there. Hide, hide, don't let the Nara catch us. They can have the pot, but wait, no, the Nara can't take the pot. My sister said I have to look after it. The Nara are coming.
Hello, everyone. It's only us.
Tahita!
It must be very tough for you coming all the way out here, especially since you don't like the Veluca. Is everyone back in Vanarana doing well?
Araja is a Vasara tree. Vasara trees protect Vanarana. So that means Araja is protecting Vanarana. Don't worry, everyone who stayed behind will do their best to protect their home, and we'll all do our part too.
Ah, everyone's here. Good. Are you
Sorush!
okay? You look like you were about to pass out back there. Then you're forgetting who I am. Don't underestimate me.
Fine. Sorush the mighty red floaty.
Red Oh, excuse me! Are you comparing me to Paimon?
Well, Ararakan thinks it suits you.
I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. As we can see, the situation is critical, and everyone is very busy with their various tasks, so...
Need help? Arapas can help. We can all help. Arapas brought a pot to make soup. Very delicious. That's very nice, eh? All of us are here to help. My nose itches. Yes.
I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on
That is
restructuring
extremely
Aru,
cursed.
processing excess
Why?
information, and helping restore everyone's confidence. I'm sure you'll find it all very straightforward.
Thank you. I wonder if this would actually show up. Okay, it's not showing up that great, but like, what is this? What is this? Explain yourself. Bad that what it is? That's certainly one way to say it. That is definitely one way to say it. Anyways, back to game.
I can help too. Just let me know where I'm needed.
Together. Lord of Dendro, Arabalika has something important to tell you. On our way out, we saw some Nara talking in secret, male Nara, up to no good.
Up to no good?
Yes, two Nara sneaking around at Caravan Rebot. Uh-oh. Oh no. Was Googling Genshin character arts to test you with, and I found that. Uh-huh.
That definitely sounds suspicious.
You found the cursed thing.
Traveler, Paimon, I have other work to attend to here that needs to take priority. Could I trouble you to investigate
Chat
the
ain't showing
situation
up, by the way. That's fine.
Arabalika spoke of?
Now it is. Yeah, whenever I switch screens, there's a little bit of delay where if you send messages at certain times, it just doesn't show up on my screen. In the stream chat on Streamlabs, it does, but in the stream preview, it doesn't.
No problem. Leave it to us.
It's a little
Thank
weird.
you. I'm counting on you. There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourselves visible to them. Is that acceptable to everyone?
Well, if we really have to, I guess we have no choice. Don't be afraid to make the most delicious soup. Everyone will like you.
There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Just call my name and I'll be there.
Okay, Adeptus Xiao. Okay.
Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Whenever people see you and interact with you, from the moment their gaze meets yours, they will experience the most beautiful of dreams.
Nahida gently raises her hand. You don't know what she did, but you feel a wonderful presence, like something out of a lovely dream indeed. Sunlight trickling through the branches, glistening like gold leaf. The trees chanting softly in the breeze as the flowing water plays a symphony. Your heart swells up like a balloon as it fills with happiness. There are many terrible things yet to be resolved, but in this moment all you feel is peace, friendship, and love as you stand side by side with dozens of other creatures together in the forest. The people around you turn their heads and scan their surroundings. They hear it too. Ancient voices speak from the forest, soothing everyone's hearts. Do not fear. Do not be afraid. Do not be overcome by the storm.
Do not fear. We will face it together. This too shall pass.
Can't be consumed. There. Okay. Head to Bruise Shoot.
Ah, everyone's here. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Dendro Archon, you're back.
Are you recovering all right? You mustn't push yourself too hard.
I'm doing very well. Thank you for your concern.
Why? The scholars update Nahida on the progress of Aru's renovation.
I see. Using the power of Aru to reboot the Akasha and gain access to Irmunsul.
I just realized I misspelled Irmunsul. Oops. I'm gonna fix that now. There.
It's a sound plan, although
Hey, excuse me.
I regret to be the bearer of bad news. But with the state that Irmunsul is currently in, it's impossible to access via traditional means. Even the Akasha won't change that.
Darn.
Alas, we had feared this may be the case.
Yeah. Well, so we have a backup.
And what about non-traditional means?
Like?
Non-traditional means? Are you saying...
Desperate times call for new measures.
That's not how the saying goes. But let's hear it. Not sorry about the stuff I DM'd you. I know. I know you're not. I'm fully aware that you are unapologetic about the exceedingly cursed stuff you just sent me. About the stuff you cursed my phone with. Anyways. Oh yeah. Assuming that she does go live, I already know who I'm gonna raid today. I already have raiding plans. I'm already fully planning. Who? A certain cow VTuber friend of mine. So I know. Assuming she does go live tonight, I will be sending you guys to Tan Mutuber once we're done here.
Ah, it's you.
Cause
Is there a situation?
her stream schedule isn't a schedule. She just kind of streams whenever she wants, seemingly. So it's really hard to have a time to just right to where I can rate her. So yeah, once we're out of time, I'm gonna send you over to her.
The Aranara have good
Hopefully.
intuition when it comes to people. In other words, there may well be a traitor among us.
Uh-oh.
Given everything that's going on, I'd be more surprised if there wasn't.
True.
Miss Nefer, as a professional intelligence broker, I trust you have a solution?
Not one that I'm willing to volunteer. What's in it for me?
Hmm. Of course. Of course she'd do this.
Let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations. Whatever business you're in, an avenue to demonstrate your abilities could never hurt.
I like the sound of that. Glad we're on the same page.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru, practically no one at Caravan Rebot knows who you are.
Yep. Pretty much got it one.
I take it you've read the files on everyone in the area?
Yes. I also skimmed the list of evacuees, and am more or less up to date on where everyone stands.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be viewed as suspicious. I've identified 3 names. The Aranara saw 2 people talking, but currently we only have 1 suspect. The other person was probably just a messenger, and in all likelihood has already left Caravan Rebot.
Everyone is heading for the desert per the evacuation order. Anyone willing to turn back at this stage is almost certainly with the Fatui.
And
There's no way it was a
to
spur of the moment decision to act at a time like this. This spy must have been planted long ago. We need to smoke him out from wherever he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the beginnings of a plan.
Seems like it. Sino and Nefer quickly exchange intel and narrow down the relevant information.
I see. Your suspicions are well-founded. I'd be watching him too if I were you.
So far, we still lack solid evidence that he's been bribed. He hasn't made any recent purchases that would indicate he came into some cash.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm before we make our move. I can handle it. I'm not based in Sumeru, so barely anyone at Caravan Rebot knows who I am.
And you're certain you've never encountered this person in Nodcry?
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries besides Jet. There's no way he could have seen my face before. Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he raises any red flags, I'll bring him toward the main road.
Understood. I'll take it from there.
Excellent.
Seems like they really do have a solid plan put together.
It's a pleasure working with you.
Oh my god, what? Okay. Investigate this suspicious individual. Lab. Okay. This one.
Darker skin, scars, frequents the desert and has ample combat experience.
Does seem like the guy.
Nothing unusual about how he dresses or acts. What's that he's looking at? A coin. Interesting. Could that be how his contact paid him? Conveniently discreet for someone trying to hide any unexplained income. And yet it could be highly valuable. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left? I don't suppose you happen to see a lady wearing a hat?
Ma'am, what are you doing in Caravan Rebot all by yourself? The main group evacuated some time ago. Didn't you pass them on the road?
My friend and I lost some of our cargo along the way. I didn't want to miss out on potential business, so I told her to go on ahead and meet the client while I retraced our steps. I didn't think it would be so late by the time I found it.
I'm still stuck on the lady in a
And
hat
then there
thing.
was a terrible sandstorm. I guess I must have taken a wrong turn, because I didn't see any large groups on my way here.
Forgive me for asking, but just to be on the safe side, could you describe this friend of yours?
Sure. She has blonde hair, and she was wearing a hat and a white dress. You'd definitely know if you'd seen her.
Oh, she's probably describing Nicole.
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my apologies. During this exceptional time, the Corps of 30 are under orders to be extra cautious when dealing with unknown people, whoever they might be.
I understand. Well, sir, is there anything else you need to know? If not, I'd better try and catch up with them.
Hey, wait! They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride? I'm here to collect the last few people anyway. We have plenty of carts, so one more won't be a problem.
That would be amazing. Traveling with a group will be much safer. I'll have to pay you for your trouble.
Hey, let's not worry about the money for now. Wait here a moment. Once I'm done packing up, I'll take you to join the rest of the group.
All right, thanks. Let me know if you need a hand carrying anything.
Alright, seems like the conversation's going
No
okay.
need for that. I'm strong enough for both of us.
Okay. Well, I wish there was some way I could repay you. Guess it's my lucky day, running into someone who knows what they're doing here. You might have just saved my life, you know?
You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important that it's worth risking your life to get back?
Some
I
way.
hope for your sake that it's
Get your
priceless.
mind out of the gutter.
Actually,
Get
I
your
suppose I
mind
can tell
out
you,
of the gutter.
since you've been such a big help. But be sure to keep it to yourself, or we could both be in big trouble.
Oh, really? Sounds mysterious.
We're in the
I'm not being dirty,
antiques
you are.
business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the
Are you
most
sure about
legitimate
that?
means. We have to be very discreet when we're selling them. That's why I had to go looking for the missing cargo alone.
Ah, no wonder. Well, ma'am, in that case, it turns out that maybe there is something you could do for me.
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our commission isn't cheap. Think carefully before you ask. We don't want to ruin our relationship before we even hit the road.
I'm sure that won't be a problem. My issue is, I have something that's a little difficult to sell on as well. Take a look at this.
The mercenary reveals the old coin in his hand. Thanks to her dealings in Nodcry, Nefer has seen plenty of antiques in her time and recognizes it as a very rare, high-value item. The ancient coin used to pay off the mercenary is made of pure gold. I swear on Irmunsul's continued existence that I'm not being dirty. Alright. At first glance, it's hard to discern its country of origin. If sold to an astute collector, it would fetch a very high price.
Pure gold. That's quite something. How'd you come across it? Dig it out of some ancient tomb?
If you look hard enough, there are many treasures to be found in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And he clearly doesn't want to arouse suspicion, so he's on the lookout for an opportunity to make a quiet trade. Surely you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands? I hope I won't be attracting the wrath of my competitors by helping you sell this.
The shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the moment after losing some money. I'm under enough pressure as it is without having to deal with them. On the off chance anything went wrong, I'd never get my money back.
I understand. Gold is the last thing that traders with cash flow problems want to see. Well, in that case, I think we can work something out.
As it happens, I'm just about done packing. Shall we make a move?
Sure. Let's walk and talk.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am. I don't know how this happened. One thing led to another, and look how it ended up. I just hope our client doesn't get spooked and cancel their order.
Fingers crossed. But either way, life goes on, and we all have to make a living somehow.
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait! What are you doing?
You've been had, my friend. You've been had.
This is the coin? Good. Sadly, you won't have the chance to spend it.
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's Matra are a well-oiled machine nowadays.
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Thanks to you, we have secured the evidence. Here's what's gonna happen.
Steiner nods to the group, then turns and leaves with the suspect. Before long, he returns with the intel he got out of the suspect.
Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill. That's where he's meeting his contact.
Great work. Candace tells me your interrogation skills are highly effective.
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved a lot in recent years. Looks like it's over to you for the next step.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor their activity from the air.
Fine. I'll be quick.
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're done with this, we're to meet up at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Got it. Will do.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should come with me.
Okay. Then Paimon's coming with you.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation, right? Meaning, you have to be quiet?
Paimon, are you sure about this?
Well, Paimon at least wants to give it a shot. Like everyone says, if you never try, you'll never know. Besides, being the best guide in Tibet has to count for something. This should be a piece of cake.
Fine. Join me if you want. But be warned. If anything goes wrong, I'll have to gag you and shove you into a bush.
No need! Paimon will be super careful. Promise!
Good. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Ah! Coming!
Alright, head to the designated location. Can I use waypoints? No, I cannot.
The wind rises.
It's fine. I guess I'll take the long way. Because the long way is kind of the only way I got. was a fail. Oh, this is much faster. There we go.
Hey, guy! Wait up! Hey, slow down, will ya?
We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah, cool. Cool.
What's on your mind, Paimon?
Huh? Oh, nothing?
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and sleep. Why the sudden urge to go on a dangerous mission?
What's that supposed to mean? Paimon's been on plenty of dangerous missions before.
But never on your own. You hardly ever leave the traveler's side. Just saying, I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to share, I suppose I'd have to listen. If not, suit yourself. Makes no difference to me.
Hat guy? Do you think Paimon is useless?
What? Where's that coming from?
When we were in Notcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon's with a traveler every single day, whenever we face real danger, she can't do anything to help. Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared when the traveler got kidnapped that time. What if he never came back? What would Paimon do then? And the more Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt. But Paimon doesn't want to be a burden. Paimon wants to be a friend who's actually useful. Does that make any sense? You know, that feeling of just being completely useless and... Oh, Paimon probably sounds so ridiculous right now.
I
You
can't
asked the
really
right
answer that 'cause
person.
I have not been paying attention.
Boy, do I know that feeling.
Oh, that guy.
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will say is this. When you start doubting yourself, you have two choices. Give up or change. You have to make the decision to move forward. Otherwise, no amount of consultation from other people is gonna help you. So ask yourself, what do you want? To get stronger? To learn more? Whatever it is, go do it. You won't have any regrets if you can at least say that you tried.
All right.
Something's not right. Shouldn't they be here by now?
Yeah.
Paimon, is it just me? Or is it a little too quiet around here?
Should Paimon take a look?
We'll give it another hour. If nothing happens, we head back.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Time ticks by, but still nothing happens.
How strange. We've been here for ages. Where the heck are they?
We're not getting
We
far
haven't
enough in the
stood
quest
up?
line for a joke made earlier to bear.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole situation, but I can't quite explain why. We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up, yet somehow his contact is a no-show. So, either the handler got caught, or, more likely, they decided to cut our guy loose.
But
Yeah? I'm sure they
That's
would.
the problem. They couldn't possibly know what's happening here. Unless...
Unless...
This feels all too familiar. Come on, let's head back.
Even though this isn't a formal meeting, I'd still like to start by saying how grateful I am to each and every one of you. Thank you all for coming here and standing by our side.
Shesipank and Bennu are currently assisting the scholars with the maintenance of Aru. Please forgive their absence.
Thank you, Automod, for catching that
As
bot.
for Hermanubis, may he rest in peace. We remember him with great fondness.
There have been times when I imagined what it might be like to meet you all. Now that it's really happening, I feel quite emotional. Time has taken many things away, but that
Well,
which
Automod
remains
works
is
for
all the more resilient.
I must
It's
say,
a little
there
hit
is
or
one
miss.
thing that rather surprises me.
Sometimes,
You appear
sometimes
to be in good
stuff will go through.
spirits,
Sometimes
Lesser
no.
Lord Kusanali. But even so, I can sense that the life force given to you by the Dendral Dragon has far from fully resolved the problem of your vitality.
Oh no! So even Apap's power didn't work? Don't worry, Paimon. It worked very well indeed. The issue is how closely I'm tied to Irmunsul. Until the problem with it is resolved, there is no way I can fully recover. Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during your absence. When gods pass away, inevitably, people's faith in them grows weaker. You must have sensed it already. Your power is not what it once was.
Regrettably, this is true.
I too have grown weaker due to the effects of Irmunsul. Right now, we're all in quite a sorry state.
Then what do you suggest?
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home.
But yeah, this
You
is the
and I,
information that we've known
gods
since
and
around the
humans
start of the
alike.
game,
We must
because
unite all
Venti
our
has
strength in
always
this
said
moment.
that the strength of the Archon relies on the
Though
strength of the
Al-Ahmar
faith
is
of the
no longer
people,
with us,
which is
the
why he
alliance
is one
between
of
the
the
three gods
strongest
remains in
Archons of
force.
the seven.
Regardless, as
Because
subjects
he has
of our
a
king,
statue,
we have a
big old
responsibility
statue
to
in the
support
middle
Sumeru
of
through this
his
catastrophe.
region. He has a church
Not to
dedicated
mention
to him.
that it was the people of Sumeru who released us from this prison of Aru.
A bunch of people who know
Times
him
have changed,
personally,
and the people of today possess greater
and probably a
wisdom
whole bunch
than
of other
those of the
stuff.
past.
You really know how to give a rousing speech, Goatee.
Now then,
So
let
yeah,
us
he
learn
is
more
strong.
about your plan.
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy opening and
I can do
renovating
something
Aru.
fun.
They
I
claim
know.
it has something to do with Irmunsul?
Correct. Irmunsul has existed in
Oh, you
Teyvat
little-
since the very beginning. But during the age
I
of the
don't
dragons,
know.
it did not possess the significance it holds today.
There's your forbidden
After
palindrome.
the heavenly principles arrived, the power of the light realm was divided into elemental energy, and Irmunsul was refashioned as a device that records and preserves all information. Since then, everything in this world has been inextricably linked to it. As the Dendro Archon, I have a duty to protect Irmunsul. To Sumeru, it is both a national treasure and undeniably a major threat. Teyvat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. The most recent of these was a major crisis in Notcry, which forced Sumeru to be even more vigilant.
I could
than
deny that on the
usual.
redeem list and could have gotten a
I
free.
made sure to monitor all the
You wouldn't
pathways
dare.
through which an outsider could potentially
You
transmit
wouldn't
themselves into
dare.
Irmunsul. But despite my efforts, a major problem still arose within. I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irmunsul. But rather than taking any of the pathways I referred to, The intruder chose instead to utilize the most direct route. And the only one that cannot be protected against.
Don't worry, I won't let that be a piece
by
of power.
entering
It very much
Irmunsul
would
through
be.
death.
I see what you mean. You cannot simply stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines because of a potential invasion that could occur at any time.
It's snack time?
That's right. As
Let's see what we
important
have
as
in the
it
pantry.
is to guard against external threats, I couldn't allow myself to stop the souls of the departed
We
from
have
finding
this.
peace.
Please, understand how difficult this predicament was for the Dendro Archon.
The invasion already
Defense has
happened.
never been an easy task.
After Irmunsul was
invasion.
invaded,
But yeah,
my
sorry, Mike
authority
and
was
Ix.
quickly restricted. Soon after that, the tree began denying access to any connections.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame. No one can predict every possible disaster. There will always be trials and tribulations for the world to endure.
Why is it
But
always
the
Mike and
people of
Ix?
Sumeru should not have to
It's
endure
not
this.
always Mike and Ix.
We
It's
must
just
find a way
been
to
Mike and
break
Ix
through
the
the
past 2
lockdown
times you've
and
redeemed it.
connect to Irmunsul.
And also because
this
Mike and Ix
is
are
why
good.
you need Aru.
Yes. The only thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling Irmunsul in terms of overall function and performance is Al-Akhmar's legacy, Aru.
At least 3.
All I managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to
I mean, it's
Irmunsul.
either that or
Using
possibly
Aru
expired
is a last
candy corn.
resort, and a move that comes with
So-
enormous risks. The scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aru's power to reboot the Akasha, then use the Akasha to connect to Irmunsul and investigate. Unfortunately,
Actually, when does the candy corn go
Irmunsul
bad?
has suffered
Ow.
far greater damage than they first thought, rendering that plan futile. To rise to the challenge, we had to resort to more extreme and far costlier means. This has
Oh,
led to
yeah.
a number of new contingency plans.
This stuff expired in
To
January.
reclaim Irmunsul, her brightest scholars have made further modifications to Aru with multiple goals in mind.
How empty is your pantry? Do you not have any
I
chips
thank
or
you
something?
all for giving them your blessing in this endeavor.
Human wisdom has clearly improved over the millennia.
I want to check one more time.
You have not only our support,
Because I didn't check
but that
the
of
chips.
the Jinn, the Aranara, and the Pari.
We do not have
we will
chips
do
at this
everything
moment,
in
no.
our power to save Irmunsul.
By the way, when you spoke earlier
Besides, I
of
like
an
snacking on
intruder, it
candy.
almost sounded as if you
It's
knew who
funnier
you were
that way.
dealing with and what they were capable of.
Well, since you ask.
But to answer your question, the pantry's pretty empty. Why is the ground going rumbly bumbly? The question of the day is how many times can I get Lego to go into his pantry? The number here is 3. Whoa, Lenny Live? Yeah, I know, I follow him too. Well, that's concerning. A myriad paths, flux and dissolution. Whoa. Truth amongst the pages of Piranha. That's a thing that happened. Maybe my joke will be able to happen, otherwise I'll have to clip something to keep for later. Oh, Lord. The fact that you mentioned clipping something and keeping it for later concerns me. I have a feeling I should be concerned. Because this is my chat. This is my community, and you guys do and say some concerning things sometimes. The unavoidable wrench is about to make their appearance. Great. Can't wait for that. Assuming the game loads. Come on. We all know who it is anyway. Oh, I want to keep some suspense.
What is that?
Is this Irmunsul?
How did this happen? What's going on inside?
Luckily, we managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that? That was terrifying!
The quest effects literally give it away.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
understand now, Dendro Archon.
And also we know because
You
of the
make
special
yourself
program we're
quite
fighting.
clear, indeed.
Not once
Bleh.
over the millennia
We know
has
because of the
Irmunsul
Archon
been
quest,
so
the
terribly
special program,
afflicted
that we're
as
fighting
this.
Dottore again.
Please continue, Dendro Archon.
Irmunsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past,
So,
it has always been hidden away, going unseen by the general populace. But now, an evil intruder is making it reveal itself.
yeah, it's our favorite
It has
Fatui
become a
Harbinger.
tree of unbridled greed. A clear sign that a deranged experiment has advanced to a new stage.
Even in death, he's
Blasphemy.
still being an
From
unfeeling.
where I stand, an experiment in
jerk.
the name of blasphemy sounds rather improper. But if we are to honor Dottore's will, this is what we must do.
The birth
Hello,
of this tree
Pantaloon.
proves to me beyond doubt that this incident is connected to him. But to explain the situation in full, there is someone I need to tell you about.
Oh. In the most concise and precise language possible, Nahida explains what she knows about the second of the Fatui Harbingers, the Doctor. His true name is Zandik, and his crimes are beyond all reckoning.
Zandik. So it was him. I saw him in the desert once. A man of supreme arrogance. So this is where it has taken him.
But didn't Dottore die and not cry? How is he still able to do all this?
He probably made another
He must
segment.
still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui. Even so, I'm still unclear as to how he has been able to wield such a profound influence over Irmunsul.
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Sumeru City.
Hey, Nicole.
Furthermore, Irmunsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation. Evil branches are beginning to grow. Things that do not belong to this world are slowly but surely materializing. Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to describe it. They don't seem to be fully formed physical entities yet, after all, but they are gradually becoming real.
A baleful tree climbing up into the heavens.
Speaking of Dottore, I have some information on that front as well.
Let's hear it. Wanderer recounts how he and Paimon went to the meeting spot only to find no one waiting for them.
I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off after he was caught. They wrote him off from the beginning.
You mean the Fatui never intended to follow through with him? Then why plant a mole at all?
It's hardly a conventional strategy, and the rationale behind it is pretty twisted. But as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when it comes down to it, his goals are very simple. He just wants to confuse people, so they can't figure out what he's up to. He's been a collaborator of Dottores from the outset. That fact alone confirms that Dottore is involved with this somehow.
Great. Some people gasp upon hearing this name, while others fall silent. Clearly, there's more going on here than anyone realized. Nahida proceeds to summon all relevant parties for a lengthy and in-depth meeting. Nahida gives a detailed explanation of the enemy and the potential scale of the crisis. After further intel provided by Nicole and Nefer, a plan is formulated and everyone prepares to get to work. Also, where's the actual ranch? What? Also, where's the actual wrench labeled inevitable at? I'm sure we'll see him soon. Or at some point. If the game will load.
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please remember our core strategy.
As per the discussions, the following
I'm not
groups
talking about the
must
wrench in
act
our plans. A
immediately.
literal wrench isn't one you can hold.
Mr. Alhaitham and Mr. Kave, the next phase of the Aru renovation project must begin right away.
I don't have one.
Godspeed to you both.
We'll give it everything we've got.
The plan looks feasible.
I do not. I'm not in possession of a wrench.
General Mahamatra Sino and his team will help to procure the materials required for modifying the terminal.
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hat Guy, and they've agreed to assist me.
Nice.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed, right, Hat Guy?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the right people for the job.
Following up on the elemental energy amplifier we discussed, Ms. Dory, I assume you're the one most familiar with the status of this project. Aside from the Dendro Archon, of course.
Yep, that's right. Leave it to Lord Sangama Bay.
To absolutely drain your wallet.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory on the technical side.
My father
You
is
can
not
count
a
on
man
us.
that can be summoned so easily.
Will do.
Rest assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer, you'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties. I trust you remember our goal.
You bet. We can handle it.
Good. I believe that covers everything.
Also, he works in
Tynar will
IT.
provide ad hoc support as needed, if that's okay.
Last I checked, you don't need a wrench for that.
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student. Getting bossed around all day, every day.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you old rascal.
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally here as backup, I doubt there will be many situations where my help is needed.
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler, you and I will head to the border between Sumeru and Natlan.
Oh?
Once that task is complete, I'll be
Excuse
asking
me?
some of you to accompany me to the Eternal Oasis. The Eternal Oasis? I thought that was just a legend. So it does exist after all.
Yep.
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, a meeting between our two nations would be a far more formal
My dad works
affair.
in an office sorting paper. He still has a wrench scared for repairing bikes.
Sumeru is all but completely cut
Fair.
off from the outside world at present.
That is fair.
So
I will give you
regretfully,
that.
we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception that she deserves. My apologies for the inconvenience.
Not a problem. We'll do our utmost.
No point putting too much pressure on yourselves. That goes for everyone.
Right. Especially you, Dendro Archon. I'm sure you're still feeling quite weak.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life force will sustain me.
Hopefully.
Plus, we'll be there every step of the way. Nahida will be just fine. Yes, I believe in myself. And I believe in every one of you. Well, time to get going.
Alright. Let's talk to the married.
To what extent we can implement the final plan depends on how successfully the Akasha can be modified and configured. And to make sure the configuration works, Aru will also need some further optimization.
One weird thing I noticed here, you can't switch the characters right now.
Once we roll this out,
Yeah, we're kind of
any
forced
Sumeru
to play
citizens
as
who
the
already have Akasha terminals can simply continue to use their existing devices. This still leaves us with a significant equipment shortage, though. Many groups of people were never issued Akasha terminals, including mercenaries, the desert folk, and many others.
We'll need a supply of rare materials for the renovation of Aru and the production of new terminals. Right now, the best place to source these locally is from the primal constructs within King Deshret's mausoleum. Time is not on our side here. It's gonna be a race against the clock.
The Aru merge and renovation project will have to be carried out by you two. Everything's riding on this, so failure is
what element
not
do you
an
prefer
option.
to use the Traveler as?
Best of luck to you both. As discussed, General Mahamatra Sino and Mr. Hat Guy will source the required
Okay,
materials.
people are gonna hate me for this.
Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum.
But especially recently,
things should go quite
I've been
smoothly.
using Hydro Traveler.
I have every confidence. In the meantime, we may as well take a breather.
And I know people
Makes
like
sense.
absolutely hate the
There's not much we
Hydro
can do
Traveler
until
because
the
they'll like,
materials arrive.
oh, the kit is really lame.
Get
Oh, the
information
damage
and
is
stay close.
awful. And I'm just like,
What is this, boot camp?
hello.
Knock it off.
It's just Sino
And I
being
mainly use
Sino.
them as like
Yeah.
a driver for Hydro-related
Everyone
reactions.
clear on our mission objective.
Like,
Look at the excess primal
I apply
constructs,
Hydro, I switch
dismantle
away,
them,
do
and
a thing,
extract the required
go
materials.
from there. Also, I like the color
And
blue.
King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to this?
If they're just
Also,
sitting there doing nothing, we might as well
my
put them to
Genshin
use.
OC, which I turned
Thoughts
into my
works, not mine.
Miliastra character, Yao Shao, is canonically Hydro, a monster Hydra character. And since the mannequin will take on whatever elements the Traveler is, I've kind of been forced to stick with Hydro Traveler permanently. What's about it would be a say Dendro? It's obvious. Because everyone's like, oh, Dendro Traveler's meta. Oh, Dendro Traveler's super strong. And I'm like, yeah, man. Within everything, if there's a meta, I ignore it on purpose.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
F meta? Exactly.
You stand condemned. Your penance is due. You stand condemned.
Okay, there we go. Not too bad. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Flap. What's the cooldown on the palindrome?
You dare to gaze upon me?
The cooldown on the forbidden palindrome was like absolutely ridiculous, but I'm gonna have to check. To be full quarter.
Sage's wisdom. Behold,
I see you.
Squall and Fury.
These devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review.
Yeah. If he isn't, that's okay. He should be focusing on his own fight right now.
Judgment is upon you.
You still have to like in the background. That is true.
Guilty.
Oh, just like for that. This is optional.
How many do we need again?
Enough to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one.
I remember you telling me how revolutionary these Akasha terminals were. You've used one before, right?
The academia declared the Akasha to be the most powerful and comprehensive wisdom dissemination system in history. That should give you an idea of how powerful it is.
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever had an Akasha terminal.
Well, if it all goes to plan, that's about to change.
Stream I started a little later than usual, hopefully within an hour. Alright, guess I'm delaying on purpose. Because I want to raid the Tan. Dang ass. Yay, more stream. Yeah, you guys get more stream.
Huh? Ta-da! No! Oh, fine.
Oh, there we go. Talk to everyone.
Oh, goody! Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. You've really outdone yourselves. I'm well aware what a bumpy, dangerous journey it must have been. Now, I would have loved to oversee the process myself, but of course, those of us who know the plan can't leave the mausoleum.
Oh, trust me, I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. Simply flawless work. But will you really be needing
Why
all
did it
of
make
this?
you her? It didn't make me? No idea.
According to our plan, yes, this is the quantity required. I have no complaints about the quality either. Only the price. So expensive.
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of your own pocket.
Oh, that's an exaggeration. The academia provided most of the funds. I just offered a small token of my goodwill. Of course, the real tragedy is how little profit I'm making on this. You know, it's a serious crisis when you can't even make money out of it.
It's really quite a beautiful design. And I'm intrigued by how such a diminutive device is able to output the power of the Light Realm.
Yeah.
Did you attend the lecture on Light Realm energy, Madame Farzan? I don't believe I saw you there.
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Ahem. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of Light Realm, elemental and abyssal energy, as well as the relationship between the three.
Oh.
Good to know. Master told me in private that the conversion process between Light Realm energy and elemental energy involves highly classified knowledge that shouldn't be disseminated too widely. But even so, the scholars still shared said information.
Well, you can't enforce a rule that everyone breaks. Is that the idea?
At first, the Dendro Archon was reluctant to explain it in great depth for safety reasons. Later, she came to terms with it, and simply informed my master that we would all have to face the question of survival together. To protect someone from such dangers means keeping them in the dark. But for someone to know and embody the wisdom within, they must understand its very essence. It's an information hazard. We're exposed to danger just by knowing the facts. And just like bait, it lures us in by offering us the solution to our problems. But if you're not careful, you'll end up pursuing it down a dark path. A tricky problem. But today, this big problem has been broken down into many smaller, more trivial ones.
What do you mean?
I get it. For instance, you and I share secret knowledge, while she and I take on the risks of life, death, and fate. Something like that?
Info hazard. It's called an info hazard. Yeah.
What? That is not what I call a trivial problem.
Well, as they often say in Vahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from Amorta, where the subject of our research tends to be a lot more personal, I have to disagree. It's hard to dismiss the individual as insignificant.
Also true.
In other words, the big problem of survival has been broken down into many small, interconnected factors, and each one of us
Vahumana is one of the Darshans of the Sumeru Academia. Think of it like the houses in Hogwarts.
Most people would find this unimaginable, but to us scholars, this is the path that has always beckoned to us.
So it's not only
Sharing
a specific
knowledge is a good way to
place.
fight against fate. I will always believe in that.
Darn you, I ran out of Fanta.
Right. I think that's everything.
Thanks a lot. But don't go anywhere just yet. I'll still be needing you to calibrate the equipment.
I have returned.
Where's my key? Not again.
Alright. What's the drink? Orange Fanta. It is orange
Okay, the
Fanta.
materials are ready. We can proceed with the next phase. Alhaitham, how are you getting along?
Most of the information in Aru is written in ancient desert scripts.
Good, the reading is accurate.
Some of this is written in a tribal
I
language,
always
while
drink
other
Fanta.
parts seem to be a variant of an Oasis script, based on the glyph forms.
It's just that it's sometimes different different
Not lost to
flavors.
history, I hope.
Some are. All we can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages. Although, this section actually fills in some
Orange
of the missing
Fanta is
historical
not the
record.
only Fanta in
I'm
existence.
transcribing it so we can bring it back to the academia.
After Aru started up, 2 more lines of text appeared here. Can you read them?
Humans may not read what is written by the gods, except by not reading. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders.
Is this a clue to
Time for
solving
chess.
a puzzle? Or is it being symbolic? You can't read it unless you don't read it. Victory is wisdom. Knowledge is confined by borders. Wait, I think I've got it. It's a metaphor, isn't it? It's talking about...
A chessboard.
Whoa.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Oh, hello.
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since Aru is a place reachable through wisdom, this day was bound to come sooner or later.
Oh, I've always been against overly cryptic sentences. Don't you get tired of reading and writing all that?
Ah, it's you 3. Just in time. We've been delving deep into Aru, and now this board has appeared.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the experts by now in that case.
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations. If you have ever been to Safhe Shatranj, you may well be familiar with the chess pieces you see here.
I didn't like the chess game, it was annoying, wasted 10 minutes like you skip
visualization of
dialogue.
the interior of Aru, then?
Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready. Only by completing the challenge on the board in accordance with the rules will you be permitted to overwrite Aru.
1 second. It's not dangerous, is it?
Dangerous? Why, yes, of course.
I should be the one to go, then. Wait for me here.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company has rubbed off on you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out for you.
I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of chess typically requires 2 players. Besides,
It's not
I'm
dangerous.
sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively safe is in your best interest too, isn't it?
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the difficulty, so please don't go too hard on us, all right?
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect into these whippersnappers. All right, all right.
Thank you. Obviously, we'll still try to be careful. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess. Is the goal to defeat the opponent?
It's a nuisance, if anything.
No, you must
Duly
enter the
noted.
board and pass the trials we have placed there.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Alright, let's see what I have to do. During the chess trial, Alhaitham and Kaveh must move separately, consuming actions as they do to traverse the obstacles strewn chess. The trial can only be passed once both of them reach the end. The areas that Alhaitham and Kaveh pass through will be marked. Alhaitham is unable to enter an area that Kaveh has marked, and vice versa. Returning to an area that is already marked will remove the mark and return the actions previously consumed. Kaveh can move some of the pieces on the board, but he can only push them toward empty areas. Alhaitham can activate some pieces on the chessboard to unlock certain areas. These areas then become passable. If I'm an hour behind you, what time is it for me?
The trial is posed by me.
If you're an hour behind
I don't
me,
think this is
and
gonna
it's
stop
currently
us.
10:11, it's
But the key to this game
It's
lies in
9:12.
working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Oh, excellent work.
Forward. Alhaitham. Do that. Turn here. Now Kaveh. What's make a dash for the end?
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Okay, let's do this. Go here. Okay. Let's move that. So I can do that. So back here. Maybe I disappear. Indeed. Okay. Okay. Here. think
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
So I can't get caught. And what? There we go. Oh, wait, no. Locked, okay. I need to find a different way. There we go. So I put it like that. Push my thumb. There we go. Alright, that one took a little longer.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
This person. Move you out of the way. Right? Yeah. Quickly, the message that we require. I'm not asking my wrench. No. Okay. Looks like I'll have to find a different way then. I hated the I'm gonna figure it out. More. There's that. Then I can reorder. Find a way to get the piece of the yellow guy to get out. Oh.
Alhaitham, what are you thinking?
If you don't want to wait, you're free to leave.
I never wanted to wait in the first place! Chessboard gave me no choice.
If you say so.
No. Level 2. Let me think. Hugs. Up. Okay, so. think. Damn. To bring. Wait. No, because if I do it this way, then I won't be able to thing.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
Oh, hush.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Okay. So I do that. Block me off.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
So do that. What's up? What's this gun?
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Good. Switch to copy. Put this towards right behind. I'll hit. No, access that. There. This here. Think. I'd have to move it twice. Is the fun part. You have to push the pieces to the right of you.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
To the right.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Okay. So let's push this forward. Push that back down. Have an alternate way to get behind it.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
The only difficult. I'm gonna read it one more time. You can't switch it back after pushing it to the right first. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna reset it.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter.
Activate that.
Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Switch to copy.
Suit yourself.
Push this back. It's right behind Alhaith. Oh, well, that's fast. Okay. Back up. Nice. Okay, so if I need to put that, I can just open this for a couple times. Try to get easy access. What this? There.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Now push it into the hole. Hands. That's supposed to end up. So that's where I'm supposed to end the puzzle.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Though I need to get them both up here.
Alhaitham, what are you thinking?
Walk there.
If you don't want to wait, you're free to leave.
I never wanted to wait in the first place! Chessboard gave me no choice.
If you say so.
How the... Lord, get the door with. No, I'm gonna get that without help.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter.
Way blue.
Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Did that. Okay, this one I can actually wrap it around. Let's just chop. Let's get to the cathedral. Okay, we're getting there.
Done.
Finally. It's over. But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the chessboard felt completely different from standing on solid ground. And also... Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out with this. Is it just me, or were you giving us quite a lot of guidance along the way?
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations. Bravo! Our aid was not given for naught.
In addition to the existing functions, I'd like to ask you for another favor. Since Aru's interference shield can cover the entirety of the mausoleum, it should be possible to extend its range even further. Perhaps you can find a way.
So, building upon the existing functions to... Ah! I'm with you!
Imagine for a moment. What would the ideal outcome look like if this function were compatible with the devices?
I agree. This is the best solution possible. Please, everyone, we beg you to help us.
Me, oh my!
What is their plan?
Well, since you ask so very nicely, I suppose... Goti? Croco? What do you say?
Naturally.
He says naturally a lot. Finally.
Time to go! Let's go find Nahida!
Okay.
Yeah.
Look quickly, what's save? Okay. Yeah, let's hold up for a couple more minutes. They just started streaming. So, let's wait a little longer.
There you are. Miss Nicole truly is an angel. She shows great wisdom in guiding others, and she has already sent word to Netlin on our behalf.
Well, that was fast.
She said that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with important work, she is quite free, and she's more than willing to accompany the people of Sumeru for the entire journey.
Yay.
Oh, there's Nicole, all right. Always super patient and loves to help everyone out. She's the best. She is. So
have we
kind
passed
and
the cutscene?
enthusiastic.
I
Well,
doubt
time
it.
for us to get going. Let's head out.
Which cut? I'm not entirely sure what cutscene you're talking about. If it's the one where Irmunsul grows out of the ground, yeah, we passed that quite a bit of time ago. You know which cutscene when I see it. Okay. Please. I'll make a reference about some sharks when you get to it. Sharks? Why? Whatever. border. There we go. Whoa. Bunch of techie digital stuff. Now until that, let it burn. Concerning. Oh, the game froze.
This should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru. There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely cuts this nation off from the others. But why? Why separate you from the rest of the world now, specifically?
Defense mechanism?
And if I'm not mistaken, Irmunsul was polluted once before, wasn't it?
I think that's right. The forbidden knowledge was eliminated, but the fact that Irmunsul was polluted should remain unchanged. Now we go.
Good question. I'm wondering the same thing myself.
That voice. Mawika! You got here pretty quickly.
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
Hello there.
Hello, Dendro Archon.
Malika, I apologize for asking you to meet at the border on such short notice.
Burning hot lady.
I also apologize for not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by the Traveler. The real me is inside the mausoleum of King Deshret, and I am reaching out to you with my mind from here.
Oh yeah, right, because Dory said whoever's fully in on the plan can't leave.
We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately, there is no record of the Traveler in Irmunsul, and you are still within Natlan's borders.
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the Doctor has no way of knowing my movements.
Correct.
Exactly.
So by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come. You were concerned that her activity would be recorded by Irmunsul. The Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to stop their shipments. It's pretty serious, and you're the ones bearing the brunt of it.
I'd like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief explanation, although it will sound rather cruel. I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but Irmunsul predates the Heavenly Principles. It existed long ago, when the dragons of Natlan were at the height of their power.
Yep.
So even when the people of Sumeru became ill because of pollution, it was not a critical issue from the perspective of Irmunsul itself. As long as it continues to function normally, the barrier will not be activated. But this time, the Doctor's invasion has directly affected the tree. That is what caused the barrier to deploy. The Heavenly Principles established a rule that when Irmunsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate Sumeru. That way, even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least has some time to catch its breath.
We'd certainly need it.
The Heavenly Principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today. To them, preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants takes priority over protecting Sumeru.
Meaning,
how long is the delay on my first
Sumeru
frame?
now falls to you.
Yes.
No idea.
Power may be limited, especially compared to yours. But that doesn't mean that we're just gonna sit around and wait for the end. If necessary, I will utilize any and every means at my disposal.
Nicole of the Hexen Circle didn't say exactly what this meeting was about. But after hearing everything you've said so far,
I'm sure the delay isn't
I think
that
I can
long,
guess
though.
where this is going.
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length. We both know how presumptuous this is, but...
You need the Pyronosis, don't you?
Yeah...
Yes, you guessed correctly. Originally, I only intended to
It has
borrow
been like
it,
45
but
minutes.
the situation is far graver than I foresaw.
Actually, she's only been
So
live for like
instead,
10.
what I ask of you is
She had
please
to
give the Pyronosis to
delay
Sumeru.
the stream a little bit.
Why do you sound so nervous? There's no need to be shy.
So yeah, she basically like
surely a
just went live.
gnosis is pretty important to a god.
I guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly render us powerless. But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, and all the gods you've met, you must have realized that by now. As far as I'm concerned, a gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it.
Stream for a little
You
extra.
know me. I like to think I'm pretty strong without it.
I could still get a chance to rate
Yeah, not about to dispute that.
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the Pyronosis.
Huh? Just like that?
Uh-huh, just like that. To tell the truth, I've always toyed with the idea of giving it to someone who needs it more than I do. I know you accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of success. It's a good thing you did, because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me.
Are you sure about this? Handing over your gnosis just because of me?
I mean, she trusts
I
us
won't try
and
to
we did
quantify
save
it,
the world.
but trust me, handing over the gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest idea I could think of. Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request.
Once again,
Irmunsul
another
doesn't
gnosis
just
out of the
affect
hands of an Ark.
Sumeru. It impacts all of Teyvat. I know all too well how difficult it can be to protect the things you care about.
Yeah.
So logically, morally, or
But this time
however
it's
you
with
want to cut
us
it,
instead of with the
helping
Fatui,
you is the right thing to do. You don't need to tell me the specifics of your plan. Where the gnosis is involved, the tighter the secrecy, the higher your chances of success.
How many has it been so far? Like 4?
My heartfelt thanks go to you
Let me think.
and the people of Napland.
So Senora took the Animonosis.
Don't mention it.
Zhongli gave it away willingly.
Now, for the hard part. How do I actually give it to you?
The right
The Irmunsul barrier
Shogun's
is right in the way.
Electronosis was given to Yaimiko,
I have an
who
idea.
gave it to Scaramouche in exchange for a life. The Dendronosis and the Electronosis were traded by Nahida to Dottore in exchange for
Incredible.
knowledge.
What did you do?
Just made a lucky guess.
Neuvillette gave
seems to
the
happen quite a lot.
Hydronosis away willingly.
Things that
since he
apply
saw
to
no
everyone
point
else
in it.
don't seem to apply to me.
And
I
now
figured
we were
the
handed
same
the,
might be true here.
The Pyronosis.
Irmunsul usually produces effects
So-
based on the records it holds. Since the Traveler is a
Saritsa
descender, Irmunsul
has
contains no records of him,
6, including
and thus
her
has
own.
no way to impede him.
Is that right?
5 if
You really
don't
are
count
full of surprises.
her own Cryonosis.
Catch.
So 6, yeah, that's what I just said. Mondstadt, which is Animo,
Thank you,
Lewa,
Malika.
Geo, Inazuma,
Thank you
Electro,
for trusting
Sumeru,
us with something so important.
Dendro, Fontaine,
all right,
Hydro.
all right. No need to get so
Matland
formal.
does
It's
not
not
count.
like we're strangers.
Because
Besides, there's
we
still one
have
problem.
The Pyronosis.
You might be able to pass through the barrier, but I don't know about the Gnosis. Any other surprises for us, Traveler?
Let me try something. I have the Pyronosis in my hand.
But
It feels
Yeah,
strangely
that
ordinary.
is
Not particularly heavy, and yet this tiny thing symbolizes the mighty authority of a god.
6 of the gnosis that have been given away. It's still not
I
in
need
the
to
hand of an
think
archon.
hard about my memories of Pyro.
True enough.
My memories of journeying
I'll
through
give you that
Natlan. All those important experiences I've
Okay,
had.
so yeah, that's what you meant. So yeah, that would make 6 gnosis no longer in the hands of their respective archon.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. The pyronosis disappeared into my body. Just like phlogiston.
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might not be recorded in the ley lines, but you're still our Tumaini.
Whew.
And back in we go. Amazing. I made it back through with the gnosis. You did indeed.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Malika.
Pleasure. Well, I've given you all the help I can. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
We won't let you down.
Tiny little radish fist bump.
We aren't about to lose.
Okay, I think that is a good spot to end it. A nice lovely cliffhanger. Mood. Come on, game. Thank you. Within 3 minutes. I don't know. You know what? It's fine. I can easily just go through all that off camera and we'll be fine. Anyhow. I think that's gonna do it for tonight. Because I am eepy. And I require rest. All of the rest. Excuse me. But tomorrow it's Blazing SMP stuff. Yeah, it's Blazing SMP episode I don't know. So, yeah. Let me just real quickly turn off the audio and all that jazz, so I'm not distracted by idle voice lines. Alright, there we go. Now, let's get ourselves set up, shall we? Maybe. Oh gosh. I was about to suggest ending here. Good night. I'm going to bed after clipping something I said earlier. That makes me nervous. Why isn't... a new tab opening for me? Okay, there we go. Jeez. Alright. Twitch. Alright, but yeah, everyone in chatto, please stand by. Because I am you guys on a raid. What's that on top of the water cooler bottle? Pump, water pump. It is a water pump. Nice. Tan. Make sure I type this correctly. There we go. Alright. The command is all set and ready to go, so everyone please stay in your seats, and I'll send you all on your way. If you guys enjoyed this stream and you're on the YouTube side of things, then please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, stay awesome. And if you're one of the lovely people who decided to take time out of your day, afternoon, or evening to come watch this stream live as it is happening, or you're here for the 2 weeks so that it's on Twitch before I transferred over, then please be sure to drop a follow and maybe even a subscription if you haven't done so already, so we can get those meters up to 100%, because I really want to play Persona. All those lovelies with Twitch/Amazon Prime are able to get a free 1 month's subscription to a streamer of your choosing, so if you haven't used that with someone else, I encourage you to use that here. And as always, long live the rebellion.